Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Domits YouTube channel. Today I will show you our full platform walkthrough to show you all the current functionalities within the Domits platform. We will be doing this video every once in a while to give you a complete walkthrough and give you a good idea of all the different functionalities Domits currently provides. As you can see, I'm logged in, so let's go to our dashboard. As you can see, I have a listing which I made in a previous video, but I'm going to show you today how you make a listing because that's one of our core functionalities. So we're going to make a listing for a house. It's an entire house. What kind of space your guests have access to. Where can we find our accommodation? Well, our accommodation is in Holland and it's in Amsterdam. The street will be the Haak-Leinerdweg. I just picked this at random. Oh. Like this. VB1. This will be 1000 DE. Here we go. Oh, thank you. How many people can stay in this house? Let's say 5 guests with 1 or 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's 4 beds in total. Then we have a big list of amenities you can choose from. We'll choose a couple of these just to give an idea of how it works. As you can see, we have multiple pages of all different amenities you can choose from. Then we want to set some house rules. Our check-in will be from 4 in the afternoon until 6, and our checkout will be from 8 in the morning until 11. We don't want smoking, no pets, no parties, and it's suitable for children but not for infants. Let's proceed. Then we have to upload 5 photos, which I will quickly choose from my drive. Here we go. Here's 3 of them. This is of course just mock data. Oh, as you can see, this image is too big. Let's choose another one. And as you can see, these are of course random images, but you can upload up to 60 photos of your beautiful listing. Then we're going to make a title. This is John Doe's house. He has another listing on this platform. It's very beautiful. John Doe lives here. And it has a big garden as our description. Here we go, proceed. Our nightly base rate will be 100. You can change this however you'd like. We can change this later as well, I'll show you. And then we'll do the availability. Let's make our house available for a long time. So let's make it available from all the way from March until September. Let's proceed. And then we have to do a registration number. For now, we'll just do a random registration number, but of course your listing will need a real one. You can check if everything's correct, mark as a draft, and we of course click the checkboxes and confirm and proceed. Here we go. And this should just make our listing a thing on Domits. As you can see, we got an error. Available start date cannot be in the past. So let's go back. Let's see what happened. Of course, our start date cannot be in the past. So let's go to today. So from tomorrow. And now we can click the checkboxes again. Here we go. So as you can see, we have a lot of different fail-safes. Here we go. Here is the listing created. As you can see, John Doe's house. He has another one, but this one is created today. This listing is drafted because we don't immediately put listings on the website. First you have to create them. Then we go to the listing, drafted listings, set as live by going into the listing editor and clicking live right here. Here we go, listing moved to live. And as you can see, the listing is now live. So guests can find this listing within Domits. And this means we can continue to the next step. We'll go to John Doe's house, which is the live one right here. Into our calendar and pricing tab. This is one of the most requested features within Domits. And basically what this does is it centralizes all your calendars for example, Airbnb, Booking.com. It will centralize everything into one general calendar, which is really useful. We have a couple of normal functionalities, like for example, you can multi-select, make rooms available or not available, change the price. You can also do it right here, change price, add a discount if you'd like. You can manage availability here, so minimum stay, maximum stay, availability. So if I want a guest to only book 2 days in, like 2 weeks in advance, we can select it here. Preparation time, I want at least 5 days in between bookings, and the availability window shown is 12 months. So let's save that. As you can see, we have a year-round calendar, and our availability is already shown properly. So let's start by syncing one of our calendars. So for example, what we do is you go to Airbnb, add this link to the other website, and then you'll get a public iCal feed link from the other website. I have just a mock link for now. Let's call it John Doe's calendar, auto detect the provider, and then add calendar. Here we go. And as you can see, John Doe's calendar is now synced. And as you can see, the bookings from the other website, we of course use mock data, but let's say it's Airbnb. You can see all the bookings are noted. Of course, this doesn't respond to our availability set right now, but because this is mock data. But when you actually import a real listing, it will of course be complementary to the availability, etc. So this is one of our beloved features, which is really new, and we really wanted to show you. You can have multiple connected calendars at once. You can sync them right here, connect to another website, and they will just show next to each other. You can also choose different listings. So this is John Doe's other house, and as you can see, it's not available that much, but you can still see right here, for example, this is available. This one is externally booked. If we go to the month, you can see it even better. And this is the calendar and pricings feature within Domits. Let's continue to our reservations. John Doe only just made the listing, so he doesn't have any reservations yet. But when a guest reserves one of your listings, their booking will be described here with the property ID, accommodation name, location, etc. All different data will be shown here. You can sort if it's paid, awaiting payment, or filled. And this will be an easy way to manage your different reservations. We also have a new feature called the messages. It's kind of obvious. You can now message hosts as a guest. So for example, you want to know when you can book. For example, this is a text with a colleague of mine. As you can see, I would like to know about your availability within the month of April. I asked for this listing right here. The images are not available because the listing has since been deleted. But if my colleague Valentine would text me now, it would show John Doe's house. And as you can see, he can tell me all the information I need. You can add new contacts right here. And yeah, this is our messaging system. We also have the revenues tab, showing you all the relevant financial information regarding your listings. As you can see, John Doe has 62 available nights over 2 properties. He unfortunately doesn't have any bookings yet, but if he would have any bookings, all of these beautiful cards would get filled right in to give him all the monthly data he would need, like occupancy, average daily revenue, revenue per accommodation, and everything else, as you can see. Then we go on to the finance suite. This is basically showing you all the information regarding to payouts. So for example, when you have people booking your listings, all the money will be saved here using Stripe. As you can see, 3 easy steps to follow. We already listed our property. I'm already connected to Stripe. If you are not, you can use this link to quickly make a Stripe account and connect. And then you set your property live like we did before. And then you're all done. Guests can book your listing. The money will be shown here, so it's incoming, and then afterwards, after it's paid, it's available, and then you can select how often you want the money to be sent to your bank account. We also have some frequently asked questions down here, which should answer most of your frequently asked questions, and of course we are always available via email if you have any questions. This is the finance suite. Then again, we have the overview of all the different listings. So we have one drafted listing and one live listing right now. And we have a overview of all of our settings. John Doe doesn't have a profile photo yet, but as you can see, There's a couple of different settings here which you can personalize according to your needs. Yeah, that's basically our platform overview for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future when Domits adds more functionalities. Have a nice day.